Howdy y'all, Countryfine Gamer 150 here, and welcome to another Lumberjack's Dynasty stream. I want to apologize in advance if you hear a noise in the background. It's my fan, because it's awfully warm in my bedroom, so I apologize for that, but gotta be comfortable, you know. I'm gonna wait here a little bit, just to make sure that stream performance is good, make sure I don't have any drop frames or disconnections of any kind. I also want to apologize for no streams yesterday. As I said last weekend, that I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to stream this weekend because of repairs I had to make on my vehicles. So that's why I didn't stream last night, and then I continued to work on them today, but I had a little bit more freedom today than I did yesterday, so that's why I just decided to go ahead and at least attempt to stream tonight. We are going to continue to pick up logs from the property that we purchased and all the trees that we cut down. All the trees are cut down now, so it's just a matter of picking up logs and processing them in the sawmill. So we're going to see how much money we can make this time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick them all up, but I'm going to try to pick up as many as possible. And yeah, see how much more money we make. Currently, I think my character has 22,000, I believe. So yeah, we will continue that progress. It's been about 2 minutes now since we started, and so yeah, we will go ahead and get into this and see how much more money we make. See if maybe we can buy a new tractor, hopefully. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this thing started here. Hopefully sound audio levels is all good on you guys' end. Let's see, let's pull up the map. We did buy that trailer. If you have watched any of the previous streams, but our old tractor will not pick it up, so we have to buy a new tractor, which is always great. Let's see. There it is. So yeah, we will continue to pick up logs that we cut. Start making more progress here. It's kind of awkward doing this on a hill, not gonna lie. Jeez. That's probably gonna be problematic, because it's not gonna sit on the trailer right, and I feel like my trailer is slowly going downhill here. Better off going uphill than downhill. Just try to pick up as many as we can here. Maybe we can get a better... And we'll just go ahead and drop these off in the water. I guess it would be better to go that way. We're not going to take them all the way back to the sawmill. We're just going to drop them off here. At least have one day of streaming. I don't like to take weeks off, but sometimes other priorities come up, and you know, sometimes you need a little bit of a break too. I figure as we go closer to like the 4th and whatnot, there's probably going to be other weeks that I'll take off from normal scheduled streams. Like whenever I get ready for fireworks and stuff for the 4th, there's probably going to be some delays there or different timing. Which, I mean, usually in the summer it usually gets dark around like 9, 10 o'clock anyway, so the stream start is not necessarily going to change. I mean, but it's just maybe the frequency in which I stream might change. In other words, like if I do the fireworks stream, I'll probably just do that night, and that's it. Because it's pretty exhausting, you know, trying to set off all those fireworks and then come back and play video games. So, yeah, it's going to be a little bit much for me. So I'll probably just do the fireworks, and that'll probably be it around the 4th. I don't know exactly what day I'm going to do it. It might be a day before the 4th, or okay, that lock's being stubborn. Let me try to reorganize these here. It's not really wanting to. Okay, there we go. I know it's a little bit early to be talking about the 4th. I mean, that's, you know, a good month or two away. Because we're kind of going into, what, June now, so yeah, it's not going to be for a little while that I do that, but I just wanted to give you all a heads up, you know, what the plans might be. Like I said, I may or may not there might be other weeks that I take a break. I mean, I've been streaming every weekend for quite some time now, so I would like to take a little bit of time off. Maybe take a week off or something, weekend off to go fishing or something, you know, like that. Kind of enjoy the summer, you know, not be cooped up in the house playing video games, even though I love playing video games, but gotta enjoy that nice weather, you know. I think I'm getting close to my max on this trailer. Don't think it's gonna work. Probably better off just to unload. But yeah, I always like to give you guys like a update on like what the plans are. I don't like to just, you know, just randomly not stream a weekend. I like to at least give you guys a week ahead update so that you know not to expect it. Like I said, I try to be consistent, but you know, things are going to change. I mean, I'm not always going to be streaming the same thing, or, you know, like everybody needs a break once in a while. But I mean, I will always be, well, I guess as long as I can, as long as I'm able to, I will try to keep something going, you know, as much as I can. I mean, obviously, if something happens, oh, hey, Squirrely, get your truck fixed. Well, it wasn't my truck. It was my car's, but unfortunately, even though I technically repaired them, it didn't take care of the problem, so no, they're not fixed. They got new parts, but they're not fixed yet. I am not a mechanic by any stretch of the imagination. I just kind of, you know, fire the parts cannon and hope for the best sometimes. Sometimes I actually do know what the problem is, and I address it, but other times it's like, it's a guessing game. I'm just guessing what the problem is. So I'm kind of stubborn, and I don't like to always go to the mechanic, because it's always expensive. And, I mean, the truth is I actually had it to the car, I had it to the mechanic for the problem, and, yeah, they didn't fix it either, so it's just one of those things. Oh, jeez. Just like me and my turning around is not always the best. Don't back up very well. But yeah, it's just one of those, I don't even know how to explain it really. I mean, there's problems that even mechanics can't figure out. So I thought, well, they shot the parts cannon at it, so I thought I would too. Must be evening. It's getting dark now. Back, I guess. I know just enough to be dangerous. I've been known to make the problem worse. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way, you know. I mean, I just experiment. Like I said, sometimes I resolve the issue, and sometimes I either don't. It's the same as it was before, or I make things worse. In fact, that's actually what happened. So, I guess if I wanted to give more detail on the problem, I guess it doesn't hurt to say that. I was trying to get off the tractor, but it wouldn't let me. Probably because I was too close to the water. Alright, so let's go back to the truck here. Well, or the lawnmower rather. Oops. Come in. Okay. So my car's been having this issue. Hold on. My car's been having this issue where it's kind of underperforming, you know, as far as the engine is concerned. It's not like there's hesitation on acceleration and stuff, and it really becomes problematic, like on the highway, where like if you're going down the highway and you have to accelerate, if you're going up a hill or something, it will just like really bog down, and it'll throw misfires. And okay, the game just lagged there for a second. What in the world? So yeah, so it misfires, and I think it's just one. It's just one. It's like one random misfire. And so just before we start that, I'm just going to go ahead and explain it in its full context here. So yeah, it's underperforming on the highway. And so there was some other issues with the car, which the mechanic addressed those issues. And but as far as like the misfire and stuff like that, um, he put plugs and coils in it, thinking I guess that would be the problem. There is an O2 sensor, oxygen sensor code for the heater circuit. There's a heater and oxygen sensors, and I didn't know if it was related or not. I thought it was just that the O2 sensor was working fine. It's just the heater's not working. And but he didn't think that was the problem for the misfires, and really neither did I. Well, I mean, I thought it could be, but I wasn't 100% sure. But he didn't think it had anything to do with the oxygen sensor. And so, but he put plugs and coils in it, and it still had the same problem. I went out and tested that night, and it still bogged down and misfired whenever I would like really gun it, really floor it. And so I just decided to go ahead and initially I was gonna, I thought maybe the throttle body was dirty, so I decided I'm gonna clean the throttle body best I can. It has a electronic throttle body, and so I was trying to be very careful in cleaning it, and try not to push on like the throttle plate or whatever, not try to be very gentle with it. And well, it kind of addressed the issue, but then somehow it created another issue where now it wants to be on high idle a lot of times. Like it doesn't want to idle down. I think I pretty well got the misfire issue addressed, and I think cleaning the throttle body must have helped to some degree, because now I can actually floor it, and it doesn't always misfire. Sometimes it does. It depends on how, like if you're going up a really steep hill and it's just going up to like 6,000 RPMs, it might misfire and it might not. But it's certainly better than it was. But the problem is, though, I got a high idle code. And then I decided, well, maybe I screwed something up with the throttle body. So I bought another throttle body for it. I put it on, and it still got the same issue. So I don't know. I don't know. I even put the O2 sensor on it too, which I should have known, being a heater circuit code, that it was just that it's probably a bad wire. Like there's probably a broken wire somewhere for the heater circuit, and that's probably the issue. But I went ahead and put another sensor in it. Didn't take care of that. Fuel pump. Yeah. He entertained. The mechanic suggested to me. He said something about that it could be fuel pump related, or the fuel filter, but the fuel filter is in the tank with the fuel pump, and so that would be a very invasive, costly endeavor. It would be a very costly repair, dropping the tank and everything. So, but like I said, I think maybe mass airflow sensor. Yeah, I mean, that could be. It's just what really baffles me, though, is like I said, I cleaned the throttle body, replaced it, and that seems to pretty well take care of the misfire issue. The issue now is just a high idle, and I don't know, like what did I do to cause that high idle? Unless because I looked it up, and there's people said like idle air control valve and throttle position sensor or whatever. But when I researched the car, they just say it's a part of the throttle body. And it's like, well, I replaced the throttle body. So if there's a sensor inside the throttle body for that, because it's electronic, it's not mechanical. It's all electronically actuated. So it's just, it's really baffling to me. I don't really know what, I don't really know what the next step would be. I mean, yeah, I could take it back to him, but anyway, that's that. And then today I was working on my other car that I have some other suspension related issue with it, and I replaced the ball joints, I replaced the control arms, I replaced the sway bar links, the tie rod ends, the struts. I literally replaced almost every suspension part on it, but the thing still doesn't ride right. Like it kind of has like this shimmy or whatever, and it's like I can't. The only thing that is left is the inner tie rod or the steering rack, which I don't want to deal with that because that would be a very invasive thing. So, because I just have very limited tools and limited knowledge and experience. So yeah, I don't know. And it's weird too, because like with the car with the throttle issue, it didn't develop the high idle until I cleaned the throttle body, which is weird because like I didn't do anything with the mass airflow sensor. So I have no idea. But I mean, it does technically run better. It's just on high idle. I mean, it does calm down, but it takes time for it to calm down. Like when you come to a stop or something, like it still wants to be at like, it still wants to be above 1,000 RPMs or whatever. It's like 1,500 RPMs. And then like as I'm sitting at the light, then it'll calm down to normal. And then when I go to accelerate, then it wants to stick, but it's like it's a new throttle body, so it's like it can't be the throttle body anymore. But enough about cars. I'm supposed to be playing Lumberjack's Dynasty here. I don't want to get too off the rails here, too off subject. And I know, some people, a lot of people out there that watch video games, like, they don't know much about cars or whatever, and so I might be talking in a foreign language to people who don't, understand how some of those things work, which I don't fully understand it either. Gotta love these stupid stumps. I almost get caught on them. Hard to say without in front of me. I've been putting up my pool all day. Okay. Yeah, it's getting close to summertime, so there's still some cool nights here, but yeah, I mean, it's just like my mom, she doesn't really know anything about cars, in which, I completely understand. I mean, I'm not very smart when it comes to it either. It's just, I've just watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I have some friends that are mechanics, and so they've helped me out considerably. But there's just some electronic things. When it gets into the electronics and a vehicle's computer and whatnot, like, it's just, I don't understand anything about computers, including this one that I'm playing on. I know nothing about it. I'm not very technologically knowledgeable. I do okay with nuts and bolts, but stupid robots, yeah. Yeah, stupid robots. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get that one on there. Yeah, maybe I can. I think maybe I can get maybe one more. Like I said, if it seems like I'm driving weird, it's because I can't back up a trailer to save my life, so I just try to drive forward and pick up what I can. And that's also true in real life. It's not just in video games, but I cannot back up a trailer to save my life in real life either. That's why I love my 76 F-150. No robots. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the older ones are definitely better. I can agree to that. Some of this modern technology is, Some of it's nice and some of it's just a headache. And yeah, I got a 2003 F-150. It don't have any major engine problems or anything, but it's just frames rotted out. So I can't drive it on the road anymore. I tried bolting things to the frame and to kind of reinforce it, but it's just not really roadworthy anymore. Yeah, I gotta quit talking about cars. This is not a car show. This is not a car podcast or a car stream. Yeah, I don't like these stumps, man. I hate these stumps. Always get in the way. I think there's a way in this game that you can remove the stumps, but not exactly sure how. I don't know if there's some kind of a stump remover, or they really get in the way. Kind of surprised that stayed on there. Sorry if my voice seems a little bit off. I'm a little bit choked up here. I think working in that dusty garage just kind of choked me up. But yeah, this is gonna be a very long, drawn-out process. There's a lot of logs to pick up. But as boring and as tedious it is as it is, appreciate y'all for tuning in. I know it's going to be a lot of back and forth, doing logs, doing planks, doing bark, but you know, it's all part of the game. I keep feeling like my trailer and my tractor keep going, just like sliding downhill. See? Maybe it's just me, I don't know. And like I said, I still really haven't figured out if you really get more planks out of the bigger logs or not. I don't know. I mean, in theory, you'd think it would. You think you would get more, but... They all seem to come out of the sawmill in the same size, no matter if it's big or small. Try to go closer down here so it's not as... not as far away from the sawmill. Even though it all goes the same place anyway. But it just takes longer for it to make the trip. And I still wish that that engineer's site would, like, you would have a further distance for it. Because it's like, it's not even showing them, really. See, you gotta be, like, right on top of it for it to show the little green symbol of where the logs are at. And it's like, you're already on top of it. Like, it'd be nice if you could see that from like a distance. Come on. Nope. Nope. See, then I go too far. +2 with the gravity, you know, it's like it's just gonna roll down the hill anyway. I try to back up a trailer, but it just doesn't work. Never does. Oh, see? Got caught on a stupid stump again. Come on. Now I'm caught between a log and a stump. Also, too, if you see my camera just whip around real quick, it's, I don't know if it's my mouse. I don't know if my mouse is, like, faulty or if it's just, like, a glitch in the game, but, like, when it comes to, like, putting the logs on the trailer, and I know I've explained this on previous streams, but I'm just going to give the disclaimer now. So when you pick up a log, right, you have to hold down the mouse button to move it, and then you bring it back. But you see, for some reason it stops, like the mouse button somehow releases, and like, because see, now it's like the camera's independent. So like sometimes, like when I'm moving it, even though my finger's on the button, it'll just whip the camera around as if, you know, as if I'm not pressing the button. Doesn't happen all the time, but it's kind of annoying when it happens, though. And I'm sure it can be disorienting for somebody watching, just to, you know, watch the camera just go wee, just randomly. Also, too, it's hard to stop. It's hard to stop on these hills, especially going down them. It just doesn't want to stop. The momentum, it just propels you down the hill. You gonna stay there? Yeah, I guess you will. Another stupid stuff. So right now, I think we probably have over 50 of the 50 planks, pallets of planks, I think, in the sawmill currently. So I'll just do basically what I did last stream. I'll just kind of alternate between doing logs and doing planks, and then kind of go back and forth. That way you're not watching all of the same thing. You know, kind of change it up a little bit. Which I might do that here in a second. Just kind of change my activities. Just do a few loads of each. Just go back and forth. And those who may be wondering why I'm putting them in the water, it's because, I don't know, I guess they have to, it washes them, I guess, going through the river. That's just like what you're supposed to do before they go through the sawmill, is they're supposed to be going through the water. I don't know, I'm not a lumberjack in real life, so, even though I do enjoy cutting trees down, but I don't really know the full process of being a lumberjack, and you know why they need to go through the water. I don't know, maybe they're easier to cut, or maybe it, you know, I guess it would clean it somewhat going through the river or whatever. I'm not too sure of the purpose of that, but there's a reason for everything. Yeah, going downhill, it's like, that's kind of the time you need to use the emergency brake, really, because trying to use the back button, it just doesn't always want to work. Hit the handbrake and it just insta-stops. go too deep. I don't want to drown out my tractor here. Alright, we'll go ahead and do some planks, I guess. Kind of change things up here a little bit. Let's go back to the truck. The map is kind of weird. It doesn't want to let me click on the platform truck. There we go. Alright, I guess I already got a full load, so let's go ahead and take it. There's also a drying process for the planks, but I don't really bother with that. Just because it's kind of, I mean, it's time consuming. I mean, you have to wait like 2 weeks. You have to take a 2-week rest for it, and it's just, you got to put them in the dryers and then wait 2 weeks, and it's just, it's a lot of extra work, and I don't really feel like you get much more money. So it's just, I just don't think it's really worth it. I'd just rather kind of do it in bulk. I mean, I guess if you want to be the most profitable, I guess that would be what you do, but I guess I should get some more fuel in this thing. 30%. So we don't have enough social points to buy the tractor, so we're gonna have to buy it outright, I guess, full price, which is like 68,000. So we got a ways to go. I mean, if we sold our old tractor, that would give us that would give us 20,000. So realistically, if you just look at the amount that we have, which is like 23,000, and you add 20,000 to that, which would be like 40,000. So really, we only need to make about another 20,000, which I think is doable. I think the one of the cheapest tractors, I think, is like 67 or 68. It's like right on the, right close to 70,000, I think. And that's probably the one we'll get. Hopefully it will be powerful enough to, or hopefully it will be able to haul that new trailer. I don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, obviously the old tractor is not capable because it's not powerful enough. I mean, it loses so much speed on hills. But there's a little hack, I guess you could say, is using cruise control. Using cruise control on a hill, you actually gain speed, which doesn't, in theory, it doesn't make sense, but I guess in the game's logic, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that one, but I wonder if it would work with the truck too, because I mean, well, obviously the truck goes pretty fast. Let's see. I think the top speed is like 60. Okay, so dropped to like 50 something, I think. Alright, so let's just set the cruise for its top speed. Just 63. Okay, I don't know why I did that, but alright. I'll set it for 63. Now it's not going to work. And I hit T, but it kind of seemed like it set it, but then I don't know. The cruise control is kind of weird. Let's just see if we gain any speed, though. I mean, I guess I could try to set it again. Okay, so without cruise, top speed going up this hill is like 54, and then with cruise, it's 59. Yeah, I guess it doesn't want to set it for 63. Don't know why. Tractor seems to. The tractor will be set for its max speed, but this one's not. And this is like a mixture of pine and spruce, so just to kind of give a little whatever on their content. Wow, we have 93 pine and 93 spruce. So yeah, I don't see any reason why we can't, you know, why we can't make that enough money for that tractor. I mean, really, we probably have enough to get one of the more expensive tractors. But I want to make my job easier, so I'm going to go for the less expensive one so that I can actually use it to kind of finish this, finish cleaning up the logs and stuff. Because man, that trailer, that other claw trailer it can hold a lot of logs, like an insane amount of logs. But yeah, you get more money for the spruce ones than you do the pine. I think you get more for birch too. But we don't have any birch. We'd have to buy a property that would have birch on it. I guess there's no horn. I guess these vehicles have no horn. You can't blow the horn at the AI. Which, believe me, sometimes I want to. And it's like, I mean, it's probably the coding of the game, but so as I've been playing this, I've noticed that the cars that come down this road, they always make a left. They never make a right. So they all have the same, like, pathing. Which, I mean, that's probably typical with any game. It's just like the ones that come off of this road, they always make a left, and they never stop. And then the ones going this way always make a right. I wish I could replicate it. Like, I wish I could, get the AI to do what they did one time. Because it was quite comical. I really wish that I was streaming at the time, but I'll explain it here in a second. But it's just, I don't know if more traffic spawns when you're driving a tractor or driving a platform truck. But at the time, I was driving the tractor, and I don't remember if I was going alongside the road or if I was going on the road. But anyway, like, okay, so you see these cars right here, that are going up this way. And like I said, they always make a right at this road. And they always cut into the opposite lane, which would be where the people that are coming this way make a left. And they literally will run into each other. Like, the AIs that are going the opposite directions will literally just head-on collide with each other. I've only seen it one time. And I guess it just all depends on where you are as a character. Because obviously, the AI are going to spawn where you are. Like, they're not going to spawn all over the map when you're not there. So, I don't know exactly what position you have to be in to get them both to spawn, but it's like a time-based thing, where you get like one of them coming out of that road at the same time that one is turning on that road. It's very hard to replicate, I think. Yeah, I don't even know what I was doing at the time to even, cause it to happen. Must have been very, very specific. There must have been a very specific thing that I did. Because, I mean, just like on my other save, that I've bought a new tractor on, where I broke all the rules. Cut a bunch of trees down I wasn't supposed to. forgot where I was going with that. But yeah, I was cutting trees down here on our uncle's, I guess, new place that they bought across the street from their old place. Oh, run into a pole. But yeah, I think I was standing over there. I'm gonna see if I got a load of chipboards back here. Yeah, oh jeez, 18, dang. That's a lot. Got some money right there. Yeah, you make a lot of money off of these chipboards. I know I've said that so many times before, but yeah, it's the real money maker. Oh, poop. I thought I actually had to put the forks up, you know, to put it on the truck, but you don't. You just get close to the truck and it'll just give you the whatever to put it on there. Still kind of a pain though to go around the truck to do the other side. So I just try to use the like hook thing on the truck to pick them up. Come on. Doing good, don't run into things. I know, the camera kind of spazzes out when I go around obstacles and stuff. It'd probably be better in first person, but it's just easier to get lined up, I think. Well, no, not necessarily lined up, but it's easier to like know how far to back up and get in between these poles. In third person as opposed to first person. Because first person you can't actually see to back up because your mirrors are just like... I actually think the mirrors on this thing are even broke. You can't see anything out those mirrors, so it's kind of hard to see what's behind you. You're just kind of backing up blindly. Believe me, I need all the visibility I can get. I'm horrible at backing up as it is. Alright, that should be a whole load there. Can at least go with 7 here. Left. Okay, so we can do at least one more load of chipboards. And like I said, these make good money, especially a full load. Full load gives you 1,820, I think, every time. I don't know why I keep doing that. Steer too aggressively. Yes, I'm using a keyboard. I'm not using a steering wheel, so. I don't even know if that's even applicable for this game. I would assume you can. I would assume you can use a steering wheel, but I mean, there is a lot of driving in this game. But it's not all driving, so. But yeah, I would assume there is a. I mean, I have a wheel, but it's just kind of clumsy to set up and trying to do two different things. Trying to manage that while also managing the keyboard. Like, I just don't have. I don't really have the desktop space for it. It's easier for me just to sit in my easy chair with the laptop on my lap and so yeah, I mean, we're already getting close to 30,000, so yeah, we're getting close. Definitely getting close. Slowly but surely we will get there. And like I said, I really hope that other tractor works with that trailer. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. I mean, I'll look at the back end. I mean, there's really no way to verify. Well, I guess I should say beforehand, yeah. That'd be smart. Like I said, I think. Well, I should have done that when I bought that trailer up there. I should have saved prior. Because, yeah, if we pay full price for it, and then if we have to resell it back, we're only going to get half, so. Yeah, it's definitely good to save. Alright, we'll get another load of these chipboards. I'll try it in first person, but, you know, you got the big, huge obstruction in front of me with the forks and everything, so. This is going to be very awkward. Because, yeah, the mirrors are completely shattered. But it might be a little bit easier to watch. Because when that thing wants to glitch around and stuff. See, I can't actually look behind me. I'm just backing up aimlessly. I keep wanting to look behind me, but I can't. So I'll probably run into every pole known to man. I guess in some ways it can be easier, but you just gotta know to go straight back and turn. Turn at the right moment. course, I guess if you're a little bit late, it's not that bad. Better off turning late than early. Thing is, though, if you... Yep, I just hit one. I just hit a pole. Yeah, it might be a little bit easier on the eyes. Because I know when the camera spazzes out, it's kind of hard to watch. This game is definitely full of glitches, I'll say that. Okay, so that's 3. I think I need one more. Even though there's probably a few of them that I could take out, but it's not going to be a full load, so I think there's maybe 4, 5, okay. I think it's 5 plus the one that's there, or I don't know. Also, too, the AI will definitely flip you. No question about it. As demonstrated like that. Because they don't stop. Like I said, I would love to see that again. I'd love to see those two cars collide. It's so funny because they don't go anywhere, right? They're just like they're just indefinitely stuck there, just bumping into each other, and because like all they know is just to drive forward. Just to follow the path of the road. You might as well not even have AI in the car, because I mean they don't say nothing, they don't do nothing, they're just sitting there. Just sitting there taking the same path over and over and over again. It's not like GTA where like the AI actually have, you know, what do I want to say? Like you can get in a fight with them or anything. Like, no. They don't really have. I mean, obviously the ones you work for have voice lines, but yeah, they don't really interact with you in a, you know, serious way. I don't really know how else to describe that. They're just kind of there. I guess we could do some kind of a side quest. Find a missing sheep or something. You know, change it up a little bit. Since there's still, like, some of them going through, I think they're still going through. I think the logs are still being processed. It might be done, I don't know. If you think of how many we got currently, got quite a few. 97. We almost hit 100, and I've been, you know, taking them up there. So, is there any more logs coming through? Yeah, there. I think I see. Maybe not. Maybe they've all gone through. Unless there's more floating down the river. But I mean, there's certainly enough already. You know, there's plenty already to buy that tractor. It's just a matter of transporting them to the lumber market, or whatever you want to call it. I could see if I can make that happen, but I don't think I can. Like I said, it would be all time-based. It's all getting the right time. And if after this stream, you know, you all want to tune into the Mist Survival stream, that's going to be at 1 a.m. Eastern, which is going to be probably about a half hour, 45 minutes after this one ends. So if you want to tune in for that, I would be happy to have you participate. Mist Survival is kind of like it's a survival game with zombies and vehicles you can drive. I really doubt I can do that, though. I really doubt I can get that to happen. I don't know if I could encourage it by using the drone. I don't know. Let's see. I think we have, do we have a full load of bark? Let me see here. Looks like a full load. Let's see what our bark capacity is. Oh wow, we're almost at capacity. Yeah, I definitely need to take a load of bark for sure. But I think we're done as far as all the logs coming to the sawmill. So yeah, I definitely need to do a couple loads of bark. I guess we'll do that next. We'll have to bring the tractor over. Bark makes pretty good money as well. I think you get like, what was it, 1,400 for a load of bark? Or like close to 15, maybe? The issue doing that is with how slow the tractor drives. Yeah, I think we need to get to like 48. 48, then sell the old tractor. Now the old trailer, I think they give us 5,000 for it. So let's see. I think it's 5. If I sell it too. I think I did that once before, and then I had to re-buy it back. Because I really should have saved, because I thought I was able to go there and... I forget what did I do? Yeah, I think... Oh, no, I think it was just the tractor. I think I entertained the idea of selling the trailer, but... I didn't actually do it. But I think it's 5. I think it's 5,000. Before we do that, let's just go ahead and get these last few. Now 6, okay. So that's almost a full load right there. Full load of chipboards. Ran into a pole. So yeah, we'll finish these off and then maybe take one more load of planks, or one more, meaning one more pallet, I guess. Nope, ran into a pole. I'm running into everything. Oh, well, I'm not seeing notifications right now, so I'll have to wait till it pops up on stream, but thank you for whatever. I'll have to wait. Okay, let me see. Unknown Kansas boy. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Hold on. Okay, so you are the one that subscribed. Okay, thank you for the subscription. Sorry for the delayed response there on that. Since I'm streaming from the same laptop that I'm streaming from the very, gaming laptop I'm playing on. I only see the game, I don't see my Streamlabs, so I don't see who subscribes until I see it on my phone pop up. I can't complain, and it wouldn't do any good. Okay. Guess that's fair enough. But thank you for joining the stream, and hopefully you're not too bored out of your mind. I know I'm not the most entertaining streamer out there, that's for sure. I consider myself to be pretty boring. But I don't know, I guess people like me for my soothing voice, or I don't know. People like me for my voice, or people like me because I make a lot of mistakes. Probably that, right? Like to laugh at my expense. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I grabbed one too many there. Maybe not. Which I can't blame them. I do some pretty wacky things. I'm not a skilled gamer by any means. I'm more of a casual player. No problem. I like chill streamers. I'm the same way. I feel I'm boring, but folks watch me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sometimes people just, okay. Totally just drive right under me. See, that was so close, though. It was so close to them two colliding, and I just interfered with it. Like, it could have totally happened right there. But yeah, and I've watched some people, stream that are not necessarily super exciting. It's just like, it's relaxing is what it is. People have, long day at work or whatever, or they just, I don't know. Like I said, it's just relaxing, I guess. Get your mind off of your real world problems, or whatever stress might be in your life. I mean, it's always good to just kick back and just relax and watch somebody else have fun. Alright, well, it's getting nighttime, so I'm going to have to put my character to bed again. Even though I can do things at night, but I know for the viewing experience it's far better to be daylight. I guess technically I could have tabbed out a game and looked at who subscribed, but if I can catch it on my phone, I'd try to just look at that. Problem is, though, my phone screen is so small. I mean, the thing is with technology and whatnot, it's like, you know, like I have basically what I watch the stream on. It's not my actual, like, well, it used to be my phone that I used regularly, but now it's just like I just use it on Wi-Fi and kind of watch my stream on, watch chat, and but it's an old Galaxy S7, and a lot of the apps are like don't work on it anymore. Like, that's the problem with technology is, you know, it gets obsolete. I mean, they quit making updates for it. It like forces you to buy a new phone. Yeah. Yeah. But that's, you know, I mean, it's just like the same way with laptops too. But yeah, I hear you using your phone. Using your phone for chat too. But yeah, it's just like with technology, you know, it's same way with computers, you know, it's like there's operating systems on computers that just, there's no more updates for them, and you're like forced to buy another computer. It's just the way that technology is, I guess. Okay, there's a transport request, repair job, okay. So there's a couple things over here I guess we could try. Alright, let's unhitch this. And we might try that. We might try that repair job, and I don't know about the transport one, because, I mean, if we're transporting in a truck or a tractor, that's going to be slow. But yeah, as I said before, if you guys want to tune in for Miss Survival stream coming up here around 1 a.m. Eastern, or half hour, 45 minutes after this one ends, I would certainly appreciate your viewership, as always. And even if you don't watch, I appreciate you watching this stream. I think this is a full trailer. Yeah, it's a full trailer. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a couple loads of that, I think. Go ahead and set our cruise control here. Speed going up this hill. Of course, I think we'll still lose some speed, just not as much. It's like a little speed hack. Also, I think I might have asked this question before. I can't remember, but obviously I don't know the calculations of kilometers per hour compared to miles per hour, but I think 23 kilometers, I mean, what is that, like 10? I know it's less. I know it's, it equals out to less mile per hour. I know that. I'm just not sure how much less. I think, what is it, like 50? I was thinking like, what was it, 80 kilometers is like 50 mile per hour or something? I can't remember. I'm just thinking of like my speedometer of my car, you know, obviously it has, you know, mile per hour on the outside and kilometers on the inside. I'd have to Google it. I mean, if you want to, you don't have to. I imagine it's probably like 5 or 10 mile an hour. It's not very fast. Also, too, I don't know why, but for some reason when that trailer goes, or when it goes up, it wants to turn. I don't know why that is. 23 kilometers is equal to 4. Wait, crap! That's what I get for reading chat. It's 14.292 miles per hour. Okay, a little bit faster than I thought. I honestly don't know why that I don't know why they use that measurement, the unit of measurement. It's just like in terms of money in this game, you know, the money in this game is in euros or whatever, you know, it's not in American dollars, so. I really don't know much about the developers of this game. I mean, maybe they're from I don't know. I'm kind of dumb when it comes to geography, so like European or British or I don't know. I mean, a lot of the people, well, I mean, I think except for your character, I think your character is the only one that actually speaks like the way that we speak in America. Like the other people, they kind of have like an accent. Like it kind of sounds like a, I guess like a, either a British or England like type accent, I guess. If I'm placing my accents right. I'm guessing they are European. Yeah. Because I think, well, I don't know. I would have to like hear side by side. You know, I just in my brain, I get like accents mixed up. Like to differentiate between like an Australian accent and like a British accent. I'm trying to think how those two would be different, and it's just like it's not coming to me. Like I know they're different accents, but I I can't distinguish it. That might make me sound dumb, but of course I never claimed to be smart, so you know. Like I said, this is going to be one of the longer, like, tedious things that I do, which is bark. Just because this tractor just drives so freaking slow. So it takes like 4,000 time. No, it's not showing me. I'm too far away. But since it was at like 18,000, it'd be down to like 14 now. Maybe less than 14. I hate that. Why do I keep doing that? I keep hitting the cruise button and then I hit the forward button. It's like that cancels the cruise. Gotta not do that. Try to do one more. Should try to do one more load of bark. That might actually be enough. If I do one more load of bark, that's probably enough to buy tractor, because we're at like 34 right now, and I'm thinking if I sell the tractor that we're driving plus sell the log trailer, which I believe gives us 5,000, and the tractor would give us 20, I think we should be good. Maybe, you know, because you got to add 20. No, that would only put us at 50. No, we need more than that. 36 now. Yeah, I can see 20 would be 56. So I think we need to raise another 10,000, I think. There, the camera's glitching out again. Alright, well, pleasure having you there, unknown Kansas boy. Glad for you to join us, and you take care, man. Appreciate you engaging in the chat, as well as you, Squirrely, if you're still out there. Hope y'all are having a fantastic weekend. My weekend's pretty good. A lot of work, but you know, at least nothing bad happened. I mean, I'm happy with that. Like my car repairs, they went relatively smoothly, or well, as smoothly as they could. So I'm happy about that. A lot of times I've tried to fix things, and even though what I actually fixed didn't address the problem, but at least I didn't break anything. At least I didn't make matters worse. I mean, that's a plus. So we got 13,980. Okay. That was close. I said 14. We'll do one more load and then I guess we go back to the planks for a little bit. Does make pretty good money though. just very tedious, only going 14 mile an hour. Need to put some nitrous. Put some nitrous in this tractor, make it go faster. Or blow it up, one of the two. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of thinking that I'm probably not going to hit the goal tonight, though. Kind of have my doubts. It's like I said, I think the goal would be like 46 or 45. Yeah, probably 45. Because then that would boot us up to 65. And then whatever we would get for the old trailer. Really doesn't feel like I've been playing for that for 2 hours. I don't know. I try to do it like somewhere around 2 hours, I think. I started around a little after 10. Might have been closer to 10:30. Wait, what am I doing? It's not planks. What am I doing? I don't know. Tell I'm tired. Alright, let's try that again. Now we're at 38. Get closer. I swear, the more I drive this tractor, the slower it feels. Even though it still says 23, but it just, I don't know, it just feels slower. Can't wait to get that other one. It's a lot faster than this, that's for sure. the newer one, I think the newer tractor goes like 30. No, I know, the one that I did buy on the other save went like 30, but I don't know, the cheaper one might not go as fast. I mean, it's got to go faster than this, but... We'll just fill the trailer up again and park it, and then take a couple more loads, I guess, to the of the planks. Down to about 4,000 probably. 5,580, okay. So we still have 2 more full loads of bark that we can do. Oh, why'd I do that? I clicked the wrong button. I meant to unhitch it first. Of course, it doesn't really matter because we're driving the platform truck anyway. But when I get back in it, I'm going to be going to get more logs, probably. Or, well, I don't know. I mean, try to make what we can make here with this. Because really, I don't need to actually get any more logs. I think I got enough logs to make what we need to make. Should have enough. All right, here's the plan. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stream this a little bit, probably a little bit longer than normal. I can't say how much longer, but I'm gonna do this a little bit longer. So this might go into 1 a.m. Okay. And so Mist Survival, I'm probably going to start it more closer to 1:30 or 2. But I will push this one a bit later, just to see if we can hit that goal. I really want to see if we can buy that tractor this stream. So yeah, so I'm probably going to make this one a little bit longer. It might go 3 hours or something, I don't know. Also, too, I gotta take a bathroom break, so that's gonna extend the time as well. So, in fact, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do that when we get back to the farm here. Now, unfortunately, the way that this gaming laptop is set up, because the way that Streamlabs or the game capture through Streamlabs is not, depending on the game, it doesn't like sometimes you have to choose the specific window of the game as opposed to it being automatic, like to where it just automatically captures it and fills the screen. So I'm just going to give you guys fair enough warning that the be right back screen is not going to look professional, because the window of the game is not, it's not wide enough. And the thing is I would have to change um, I would have to change it for pretty much every game, because this game is different than um, this game is different than uh, Myth Survival, and it's different than Chernobyl Light. So um, yeah, we're nearing the 2 hour mark right now. But yeah, so yeah, you'll see here that the window does not, they don't match each other. Where was that? I don't know what just happened. Oh, anyway, if you guys want to play tic-tac-toe, yeah, you're more than welcome to do that. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, so I will be right back. So stay tuned. And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. When nature calls, nature calls. Okay, let's go back to the game here. Alright. Like I said, we don't make tons of money off of this, but it is quicker, though. It's quicker than the bark, for sure. But yeah, since I had to take that little intermission there, I will extend it a little bit. And I would guess that the planks that come out are probably in the order in which the logs went in. That would be my guess. Because it's not like you can choose, you know, a load of pine or a load of spruce. It's just whatever goes in there, I guess. The order in which they go in is the order in which they come out. Makes sense, right? So you see it drops down to 52 grooves. Magically goes back up to 59. So yeah, I definitely think the cruise is like a speed hack. Probably works with all of them, actually. I mean, if it works with one, it works with them all, right? Since we have so many of those too. Have so many planks. should be about, well, I mean, you figure 1,000 each, right? That's like 39, so it should be about 5 more trips. 5 more trips and we should be good. Let's actually do one more load of planks and then we'll do one more load of bark. And again, I apologize if there's any background noise. I know, I got a fan in the background. I tried to put it further away from me so that, you know, it wasn't as loud as if it was like literally right beside me. I guess it kind of depends on how much spruce we have on here. It looks like it's about half and half, so. Oh, we almost had a collision up there. Oh, that was so close, man. So close, come on. Not another one coming down the road. Man, that was as close as I could have possibly expect. Again, I don't know what happens. Like, I don't know actually what causes that. Hasn't happened yet, but that was definitely a close call. Maybe it's just after you play for a while. Maybe the chances go up the longer you play. Maybe that's what it is. Actually, well, no, because I'd have to leave it down here. I don't want to do that. I don't want to leave the tractor down there. Especially not if we're going to sell it. I know last weekend's stream we ended up getting one of the AI to go in the water, but I don't know if it was really deep enough. The thing is I don't really know how. Because, I mean, it looked like it was deep enough to fully, you know, drown their car. But maybe there's something weird that happens with the AI. Maybe when they go in the deeper water, maybe they don't actually go down into the water. Like maybe somehow they just kind of float on top with their cars. I don't know. I guess that's kind of a experiment. We're gonna have to figure out. But see, the thing is like, it's so hard to like push them into the water because generally speaking, like they push you more than you can push them. So it's not like, you know, it's not like you can just easily run them off the road. I mean, pretty much have to use the logs and stuff. I mean, that's really the only thing. It's the only thing you can really do. Just use the logs to kind of divert. Is divert the right word? To change their pathing. That's the only way it can actually do it. It's just with logs, and even with logs, it's not easy to do. Wait a minute, wait. I know what I can do. Let's see if we can get. See if we can get one coming down this road, okay? I think I see one coming at a distance. Maybe. Oh, no, that one just popped in there. That one just popped in there. Randomly. I don't, is that a vehicle down there? Maybe not. Okay. They just keep popping in. I don't know how that happens, but alright. I don't know how to get a... Okay, one's coming down the line right now. Alright, let's try to move out of the way at the right time here. Okay, they're both in sight. Okay, let's see. Now, go. Come on. Oh, so close. Maybe they changed their pathing. I don't know. The problem is, well, part of the problem I think is the tractor drives too slow. Need a faster vehicle. Probably so you can time it better. I mean, it works better if they don't stop, but it's like you kind of have to hold them up. You have to hold them up a little bit. Or else you're not going to be able to time it right. We'll see if we can use something else. See if I can use the platform truck, maybe. Since it drives faster. still don't really understand why you can't eat. Why you can't eat when you're on a vehicle. I don't know why that is. Because if I can go tab and then see, I can't eat. Can't eat if I'm on the tractor. Oh, I guess it's just going to automatically go down. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know what's in those magic beans, but I should actually put up the B. I should put the "Be Right Back" screen back up when I'm doing this, you know, long and tedious driving. That way, you guys can actually play tic-tac-toe while you're waiting for me to get where I'm going. You know, and I thought about playing music. You know, like some non-copyrighted music. I thought about incorporating that into my stream. I think I actually have a couple songs that I used for other videos, like I think there was a car show video, a couple car show videos that I have that I use some music, but it's not on this laptop though. Kind of more of a country and rock kind of fan. Maybe a little bit of pop. Maybe not have it, maybe not have it too loud or anything. Just kind of have it kind of quiet in the background. Just so that there's, moments where there's silence, at least there's something going on. Well, the truth is, it's like, well, I'm still kind of like not very knowledgeable when it comes to like setting things up. I mean, obviously I've set up, the game and my microphone and all that other stuff, but I've never tried to play music on stream, so that would be something that I would have to like figure out how to do. I'm sure it wouldn't be difficult because I've literally played a video on stream, but I feel like the problem that I would have with the music is like, well, like with the video, like when I did the video on the I think it was the New Year's stream that I had like all of my had all of my videos, all my fireworks videos combined together, and I played it on stream for the New Year's. But I never heard any, like I don't hear the audio though, like on my end. So I guess it'd be kind of hard to gauge like how loud it would be. I guess it'd be associated with the, could it be the desktop audio? I'm not really sure. Oh, I was gonna try that. Hold on. Try this again. Okay, I see one coming. Okay, now. Oh, nope. Nope, I was too late. I was, too early? Too late? I think I was too late on that one. I'm gonna keep trying it though. See if I can make it happen. One step closer. Yep. Run into the fence. We need to get the person. The person that's behind me has to go before the other person gets there. Like they actually have to just be starting on the road, I think. I'm pretty sure, I don't think they fixed it. I don't think they fixed the pathing. I still think that they go into the opposite lane of traffic. Let's just go ahead and clean my truck here. Be all nice and shiny. Alright, we'll give it one more go here. See if I can time this correctly. Oh geez, got a whole bunch of them coming. The thing is though, I gotta get out of the way. Because the ones that go that way, they do not stop, so gotta make sure I'm out of the way of them. The thing is though that they're just, you know, a minute ago there was a bunch of them that spawned next to each other, so I don't know, I might be sitting here waiting a while. Because that was literally like 4 vehicles all spawned. So I'm not so sure I'm going to see anymore. Might take some time. Well, I got a car coming this way. But nope, well, okay, there's a car coming this way now. Okay. The problem is it's not going to time right, because even if I would leave right now, no, it was way too soon on that one. Let me see if I can actually, hold on. Okay, so we got this blue car now. Alright, let's try to do it right now. Oh, see, they don't move though. The white one didn't move. See, it took them a while to move. I don't know if it would help if I was like off of the road. Because like I said, it takes them like 5 seconds to even move. Like even after you pull ahead, like they don't immediately get behind you. Like they don't immediately start going. I just think it'd be hard to time it. This is the only car. The only car is behind me. Oh no, there's another one coming. Let me just go ahead and let... Oh wait a minute, nope, here comes one. Okay. Let's see. Let's do it a little bit earlier now, since they do take time to move. Oh, there they hit each other. I mean, they kind of just nicked each other, but yeah, it's just like, you gotta get the timing right. Just had a little bit of a fender bender there. I want to see what I seen before, where they were literally like nose to nose, like head-on collision. Alright, I'm thinking probably one more load should do it. I mean, we're technically, well, we're at 45 now, but yeah, Yeah, I mean we could do it, I guess. We can go ahead and take the tractor. Cause I think we have enough. I probably should save first though. I should save before I go. Just in case I can't buy the tractor. I don't know about that old trailer. See, that's the other thing too, like, I don't know if the new tractor can haul that old trailer. The bark trailer? I don't know if it can haul it. I mean, I would assume it's like the same hookup as the other, like, bark or wood chip trailers. I would assume they're all the same. Alright, looks like... where does it say the time? I don't know where the time is. It's kind of looking like maybe evening. Maybe I should put my character to bed again. Because I don't want to do that at night. Alright, let's just go ahead and save right here. I always like to give it a little bit of time for make sure it's saved. Okay, let's get into the tractor here. Oh, I was going to do the repair job, which I mean I can still do it. No big deal. Problem is that we got to go over and get the... Got to get the wood trailer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the hookup for this old trailer here, I think it's the same. It's got the like circle or whatever. And I think those other ones are the same style hookup. I could be wrong, but guess we'll find out. If I can find a trailer and all these weeds. Because, I mean, there's still plenty more logs to get. There's a crap ton of logs down there yet. Stupid stumps, man. I hate them. I never seen no stump remover, though. Maybe that's something you get access to later. I don't know. actually save again once we're up there. I think this is the closest vehicle store, I believe. This one up the hill. Yeah, where we sold him the tractor before. Oh, that was a mistake. So I lost a lot of social points in doing that. So if my theory is correct, if my prediction, I'm pretty sure that they give you 20 for the old tractor. You can buy it for 40. And I think the trailer they give you 5. I love how that barrel just, I don't know, that barrel did something weird. Okay. So, just to confirm. Yeah, they give you 20 for that. And 5 for that, okay. So, let's see what we got here. I think the cheaper one is on this side. Should be this one? No, wait. Not sure. Yeah, oh no, this one is the cheaper one. Okay, 68. Okay, 68K. Based on what we have currently, we have 45. 20 for the old tractor would give us 65. And then really we would only need 3,000 out of the trailer to get that one. Luckily I saved before I did this, but yeah, I think, I mean, maybe I should just save again just to be on the safe side. Save to save. Just in case my math is not right. Okay, sell old tractor. Sell trailer. Yeah. Now we already bought this trailer. That's already ours. Just watch that money go down. Okay, so we got 2,000 left. Oh, I should have looked at the connections to make sure I could actually do this trailer, but I'm pretty sure I can. we have it. New tractor, new trailer. Oh, gotta love AI. Tipped me and the trailer over. Just bought it brand new and wrecked it. Yeah, it goes pretty quick, man. I think there's two. Yeah, there's two gearboxes, I believe. Oh, and I run it into a pole. That's what I get for looking to change the transmission settings. Okay. Hopefully it'll hook up to that other, the bark trailer. That'd be nice. See how she is on the inside. Got a nice fancy radio up there. Sunroof. Wiper on the front that doesn't work. Oh, I should make sure it hooks up to this trailer down here. Should. Famous last words. Okay, we'll take some more bark, I guess. Take this nice new tractor for a spin here. Definitely take loads of bark a lot quicker, that is for sure. Oh, wait a minute, I thought I set the cruise. There we go. Got lights on the front, lights on the back. I think this one goes a little bit slower than the other one. Still pretty decent though. Can't complain. But unfortunately in this game the mirrors don't really work, even though they're clearly there, but it's just like blue. They don't really work. Don't work like regular mirrors. And we keep doing what we're doing and keep taking those planks in there, and then we should have enough to buy another bark trailer so we can take bigger loads instead of little 4,000 kilo loads. Because the big ones, the big trailers, I think they hold like 11,000. Oh, geez. Let me try this again. I wasn't able to slow it down quick enough. And I overshot it. I don't think it matters which way you go on this thing. It shouldn't matter. So that might be the focus of next stream. Trying to get a bigger bark trailer. And we'll finish cleaning up those logs, which, like I said, I mean, we got enough planks in the sawmill to buy that trailer for sure. I don't even really need to pick up anymore, but does it matter which gearbox you have, I wonder? It doesn't seem to change it much. Well, yeah, I guess it does. It does change it a little bit, maybe. Because it doesn't say on there, you know, CVT times 2 or whatever. It doesn't say that when you're in cruise control. Yeah, I don't, if I remember right, there's not even another full load in there. I think it's like 1,000 kilograms of bark. Yeah, 1380, so yeah, it's certainly not another load, so okay. It's weird that the camera changed when I disconnected. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna be where I call for tonight, guys. So we have it's kind of hard when they overlap. I guess that one's drying out, just being in the sun, I guess. 73, 73, and 3 oak. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back up to the house, and like I said, that'll be the goal for next stream, probably, is to try to get a bigger bark trailer, and also continuing to load those logs in a more efficient way, to where we don't have to fight with a small trailer. Now we have a much bigger trailer, and yeah, so we can load more at a time. So yeah, like I said, that's going to be where I call it for tonight, folks. Like I said, if you want to tune in for Miss Survival stream, that will be coming up here shortly, within the next like half hour, 45 minutes or so. Probably somewhere between, I'm going to say 1:30 and a quarter till 2 a.m. Eastern time. So hope to see you all then. If you want to check out the Chernobyl light streams, that's typically on Saturday around 10 p.m. Eastern, and then Drive Beyond Horizons is usually around midnight. That is, of course, if anything else changes. Like I said, if as we get closer to the 4th of July, I'm going to be preparing for the fireworks stream, so there might be a couple weekends that it's going to be different. Either I'll take a weekend off, which, I mean, it's possible I could take a weekend off, you know, regardless, but at least in terms of right now, the plans are to continue to stream, but there might be some weekend in there that I decide to take off. So and then as well as the fireworks stream. If I do fireworks on a Saturday, however the 4th ends up, uh, which is, America's Independence Day if you are from out of the country. But anyway, whatever day that falls on, or if I do it like the week before, I don't know. I haven't looked at the calendar lately, so I'm not entirely sure what day it lands on. But anyway, so if I stream it like the Saturday before the 4th or something, for the fireworks, then it will just probably be that Saturday stream, and then there won't be an additional stream like Sunday, I don't think. I mean, maybe it depends on how I feel, but I mean, at least in terms of like Saturday night, right? Like if I stream the fireworks on Saturday, then I'm not going to be streaming a game also on Saturday night. So it's just going to be the fireworks stream. So that would like be for the whole night. So, but yeah, if you want to tune into the Mid Survival stream, it's coming up here shortly. So once again, thank you all for coming out and watching. Take care and God bless, and hope to see you in the next stream.